All right. Hello, parents and guardians. This is back to school night for my AP US Government and Politics class. And what a year to teach this, right? 2020, we got elections, tons of political things going on. It should be interesting. This is my favorite course to teach because prior to being a teacher, I was a journalist and I covered state politics in California. Came back here, got my master's in education, and here I am today. So we got, like I said, AP US Government and Politics. Got a couple objectives to this course. Describe and compare important facts, concepts, theories pertaining to US government and politics. So we will do everything from constitutional law to dissecting polling to looking at theories such as democratic peace theory and things like that are very pertinent to political thinking today. We will also look at the patterns of the political processes, such as voting, implementation of Supreme Court decisions, implementation of executive orders, and the like. So yeah, that's really what the students are going to be able to do when they're done with this class. Okay, interpret basic data. Okay, so whether that be as I have here, data coming from an electoral college map and understanding the electoral college. Okay, or like I said, whether it be analyzing relevant theories to government, such as Robert Putnam's "Making Democracy Work" and the theories that he expands on in that work. So yeah, I think this class is tons of different resources. I'm very tech savvy. I take advantage of that, and yeah, no, I think that this is going to be, like I said, an exciting year to teach this class. Okay. In terms of my personal info, you can email me at acohen@hazlitt.org. You can, that's my cell phone number right there. If you want to follow me on Twitter, I think it's a pretty good handle. It's Coming Down on Twitter. Okay. I send out homework reminders and the like there. So, you and your student could, follow me there. So yeah, that's, and politics is something that is very, of course, divisive these days. But as somebody who, took the LSAT, was a was a journalist. I think that for the last, however many years I've taught this course, we are, always making sure that we're highlighting both sides, providing a diverse amount of sources, teaching kids about bias, teaching kids about misinformation and disinformation, all those things that are, associated with the field these days. So, with that being said, we'll just look at, some of the essential topics that go down in this class. The first one is constitutional underpinnings. So this is like constitutional law. This is where your students are right now. We will then move into political beliefs and behaviors, which is always fun. How do people develop their beliefs, and what is American political culture? What falls within the confines of that? We'll talk about agents of socialization, how families, schools, and the media can perpetuate or change political beliefs, and then political participation. How do you participate, whether it be voting, protest, tweeting these days is, political participation, mass movements, and the like. We will learn about all those in that unit. Okay, like I just said, political participation. The next unit is political parties, interest groups, and mass media. Okay, this is very interesting. This is where we learn about the media landscape, and we talk about bias, and we talk about, where certain outlets fall on the political spectrum. Then we start to talk about how interest groups and political parties wield influence in this country. Okay. And we cover, like campaign finance in here, which is super relevant. So that's, part of that. Just more institutions of government. Okay, this is when we do a deep dive on all three branches of government: the executive, the legislature, and the judiciary. We also do look at the bureaucracy, okay, involved in the executive branch. Okay, so that's an interesting unit. Public policy. Okay, how is public policy thought of and implemented? And then civil rights and civil liberties, protections from the government. What are your rights, and how have those rights been adjudicated in the court throughout American history? Okay. And, we'll talk about the polarization of the nation, and we'll talk about all those types of things. Okay. So that's really, what I got in terms of, um, my presentation for you guys for back to school night. Do not hesitate to call. Like I said, I was a journalist. I can handle people yelling, screaming at me. If you have a problem, please reach out and let me know. I will, reach out and let you know if I'm having any problems with any particular students, or just, usually I don't. I have very good relationships with my students. If maybe if somebody's falling behind, or even if your student's doing really well and needs extra work to keep their interest, I will reach out and let you know about that. Other than that, please don't hesitate to reach out. This is, terrible, weird year. I wish I could see all you guys in person, but it is what it is. And have a nice day. And I'm looking forward to making progress with your student.